Too funny.
Every fish in the sea is the one for me. From the shore to the deep, I swim so free. Every fish in the sea is the one for me. From the shore to the deep, I swim.
All right, there we go. Oh, it's too fucking hot still.
From the coast to the reef, I rule the sea.
Hey there, early bird. In 900 seconds, everyone who's been active in the last 15 minutes will receive 50 gas guinea.
Yes, thank you very much, citizens. At ease.
Alright, already in. Crazy. God, this mode is way too addicting. I beg they don't. I beg they keep this, actually. Alright, we've got infinite stamina and we've got the lightning bolt. Alright, absolute shit that I don't want. Not one thing I actually want to see. We'll take you, though. Oh, good stuff. One's dead already. Alright, big pot. Slurp juice it up. Oh, good job from that guy. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit going on over there, isn't there? Oh, shit. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Oh, yeah, give me that, give me that, give me that. Yeah. Alright, we're chasing, are we? We're chasing. Fuck. And this person really is a savage. They want all the kills. Come on. Ah, fucker. What a little fucker. I have a very bad feeling we're going to end up getting into fights that we really shouldn't be getting into. I need ammo. Ooh. No, I like this gun more than any other assault rifle. I think I'll keep it. Alright, that's that whole squad dead. I know it's bots, but come on, we're not gonna complain about that. Hey Drakey, what's up? Alright, where are these other dons at? I know they're here somewhere. Let's stick together there. Let's not get split up. Oh. Oh, good job, good job. And let's stay together. You see that I'm not playing GTA 5 today? Yep. I am indeed not playing GTA 5. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I will play GTA 5 for a while with the way that the update was. Nice, there we go, easy win that. Whew, good start. Do I have the car wash business? I do, yes. Ah, oh, that was beautiful. Next game. Hey, Blurp, what's up? Alright, let's crack on. Can we get 2 for 2? Me and the bearded Rouge. Who's that? I mean that genuinely, I don't know who that is. He plays Fortnite, does he? He's probably way better than me at Fortnite. You tried selling Bunker of AF, but you got 4 Doom Buggies. Did you manage to finish it? At least. Am I British? I am, yeah. No, you didn't get a finish. Really? Where's your bunker again? Is it like far north or? Chumash? Really? 4 Doom Buggies from Chumash for 2 people. One less person. Oh, I'll take you. Yeah. Don't say. Oh, say less. Oh, you got shot luck with the spawns. Wait, were they were a city? You were selling to city, right? That's really unusual. Must have been really bad luck to not let her finish that. Drakey, are you British then? Is that why Are you British as well, or that way you said let's go, let's fat go Britain? Hello. Oh fuck! Get out of the way! Get your ass out of the way! Oh! All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. You're British as well. I think about like 39% of my of the people that watch me are British, actually. America's still #1 for now. I think we might have this in the bag. One down. Motherfucker, stop running. This motherfucker, stop running, please. You can't run forever. There we go. Woo. Beautiful. Hey, what are you saying, bro? Now, AF, what's this about you not finishing 4 Doom Buggies at Chumash, bro? What's this, bro? I thought you were a little bit more experienced than that, AF. I thought you were a little bit more experienced than that. Bro, what do you mean you didn't have enough time? How much time did you have? How much time do you have, bro? 15 minutes, don't you, bro? Isn't it 15 minutes, right? Two Doom Buggies in that time should be doable. How many Doom Buggies did you finish, AF? Was it at least... You had to get at least 2.5 done, bro. At least 2.5. Oh, it's so easy to wind them up. I love it. It's so easy to wind them up. Oh, you actually got on the 3rd, yeah? I'm glad you got on the 3rd. Yeah, fair play to you, bro. At least you got on the 3rd, bro. You're sad? Why are you sad, Drakey? What's up? No, it's too funny. It's so easy to wind up AF. Almost as easy as JV, you know? Alright, hopefully I can get another win. 3 for 3. They kept spoiling shit so far. Fair. Oh, not this one. I don't like this at all. You think he deleted his Twitch channel? What makes you think that? AF died first? Oh no. AF. AF. When you typed his name, no results came up. Did you follow him before? And if so, is he not on your follow list? Because maybe he changed his name? You follow him, yeah. Check your follows list and see if he's in that. He might just change his name and hasn't shown up yet. Yeah, fuck. Everyone's going over there to fight for some reason. Spent so much gold on that. How'd you check following? I don't know. If you're on the app, I have no idea. But if you're on the website, it's somewhere in. It's just in a. Somewhere on the top, I think, or the side. You click. I think it's like called followers or following or whatever it's called. People you follow. I don't know. His queen. Oh, that's probably the most cringe thing I've ever read. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself calling yourself that. His queen. That's the most cringe thing. Oh, they're gonna heal. Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, if it's on the left hand, yeah, the top left of the desktop anyway, the browser, it's on the top left. But as for the app, I have no idea. I've never used the Twitch app, or at least I haven't used it in years, so I honestly don't know. But I'm assuming it's something similar. There's like a following tab or something on Twitch, on the Twitch app as well. But yeah, maybe you changed his name and you got to go through and find it, maybe. I think it's 2 squads left, yeah, so good luck. Well, no, 1 squad left, sorry. Well, 1 squad and ours. Doesn't let you click it. Maybe it has been deleted then. Usually though, if you delete, usually it lets you go to the thing. It just says this person's no longer available. Hey, Mr. JB, what are you saying, bro? Ah, good shit, good shit. Bro, what do you mean you're ready for the 1v1? I literally said I was ready about an hour ago, and you didn't respond, so I started playing Fortnite. Nah, this Don, man. This Don's actually... Nah. This Don. Alright, yeah, no worries. You went out? Oh my days, man. It's Don.
Every fish in the sea is the one for me. From the shore to the deep, I swim so free.
This Don, man. Bro, I can't lie, I've never needed any backup to beat you. Like, it's not hard to beat you. Like genuinely, JB, like, it's genuinely ridiculously easy to beat you. So I don't need any help, but Sure, I'll make sure to tell everyone not to get involved, just so I can prove to you yet again. But you're gonna have to wait now, because I'm playing Fortnite, so you're gonna have to wait until I'm done. Bigger Zeus. Run faster and jump higher whilst sprinting. My favorite one. Ah, we've got the kill switch revolvers with unlimited stat. Wait, no, not. Oh no, I mean that's pretty mad actually. You found him, yeah? How did you find him? Was he Was he like hidden or something? You clicked on following. Easy. No, I'm glad that you found him, you know? I'm glad I could help you with finding him, because I know what it's like when you have when you got a couple of streamers, or you got a streamer that you really like and they either stop making content or they change their name or whatever may be and you can't find them. I know what it's like, so happy you could find them. That's fucking diabolical, that one. Oh. Hey, Caitlin. You're trying to install unofficial driver on Windows 7. Hey, I mean, you know what? Yeah, we need to have some sort of, like, Caitlin bingo. Because, like, every time, it's something. It's something every time. Like, we really need a Caitlin bingo. What's it gonna be this time? I'm your favorite streamer because I'm a chill guy, I'm British, and I play GTA 5. I like that it's because I'm also British. I like that. I appreciate it, though. Finally, being British has actually been a help to me. And when they drop a good GTA update, I'll play GTA a lot again. They need to give an update I actually give a shit about. Did some damage, did some damage. Ah, for fuck's sake. Ah, the other guy going off on his own was probably the dumbest thing he could do, because he's cooked himself, and now I've cooked as well. If we had stayed more together, we probably would have got that. You want police outfits, like we have police cars but no outfits. Have you got the summer outfit that they gave away with the bike yet? The police bike. Have you got that one? I mean, you have to pay like $4 million to get the bike just to get the outfit, but I mean, it is a police outfit after all. You've been at it all day, have you, Kaylin? Good luck. I'm sure you'll get there eventually. Go on, Robin. Go on, Robin. Yes, come on, Robin. Come on, Robin. Oh, Robin's actually quite good, you know. Nah, didn't get it, but good attempt, Robin. JB, I don't think you could ever say that to me, bro, because, like, you've never actually beaten me in any 1v1, like, ever. So I don't know why you think you're going to beat me now. You've been grinding to get it. How much money you got on the way? How far along the grind are you now? Are you close, or are you still quite far away?
Wishing to seize the one from me.
Who's trying to add me on Discord? Weird. 1.2 mil. Ah, you're a little bit away then, aren't you? Just gotta keep playing, you know? Keep playing, keep working towards it. Triple. Got a trio in a squads, that's good. That's good. Ooh. Where are we going, my guys? Ah, we're going to wherever this place is. I still don't know the names. I know this is a map. This is a part of the OG map as well. And I still don't know the name of it. Retail Road, that's the one. All right, absolutely terrible, terrible weapons. Oh wow. Okay. Hey Goku, come here. Sorry Goku, but I feel bad killing poor Goku, you know? What's he done to deserve that? Oh, terrible. I'm getting such bad weapons right now. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That same... Oh my god. My two most hated guns. Two of my most hated guns. Over and over and over again. What is this? What is this? No, no, no. Take that, take that. Alright, we got something. This is Blitz Royale, which is a very fast-paced mode. It's a 5-minute mode, so most of the games will end within 5 minutes. It's mostly designed for like people on mobile who haven't got a lot of time to play. But there's definitely a plan. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Oh, but the other guy died. Excellent. Oh, that's good. Oh. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm not very good at the close quarters 1v1s, you know. That's not my specialty in this game. My specialty in this game is sitting back and sniping people or hitting people with mid to long range weapons. But close up, I'm screwed. I'm actually screwed. It's a fun mode though. I do think this is probably my favorite of the modes that Epic's released since, like, you know. Hey, if you can't say wait for me, but then not let me know that you're going to be coming on, bro. You can't literally just say wait for me when I'm about to start. You gotta like let me know, oh yeah, I'm coming off GTA. But even then, like, the games are so short, I'm not waiting. The background music, yeah, it is a banger, isn't it? You know, finally, someone who actually enjoys it. There's always people out there that say, oh, it sucks, you know, cough cough Joe, who hates it. Joe despises that music. But finally, there's, you know, it's nice when people have good taste and class and enjoy this fine music. Slow time? What's slow time, bro? Oh my god, oh my days, I didn't realize that thing could kill someone. Oh, that shit is dangerous if you hit someone with it. Not so much if you don't. Woo! Yeah, that's a player. That's a player. I feel bad for these dons because, well, I don't, but... I don't feel bad for them at all. Did someone on YouTube mention Slow Thigh? Who? What's that? Slow Thigh? Or Slow Tie or whatever. What is that? Oh, slow time. No, that's what JB was saying, because he says slow time for some reason. I was just really curious what that meant. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my... How have all 3 dons died in one go? Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, this guy's actually really accurate. JB, I'm not gonna come and 1v1 you when you went off. Bro, remember, I came on. I literally said, get on GTA. You went off to go and do whatever you're doing. I'm not gonna come back on to GTA, bro, until I'm ready. You had a chance, bro. You had a chance. You're the one that wants to 1v1. I already know I'm gonna beat you again, bro.
Every fish in the sea is the one for me.
Oh, this Don's actually aggravating.
From the shore to the deep, I swim so free.
Like, let me just, for anyone who may be unaware of how bad JB is at 1v1ing, I don't want to be mean, but I 1v1'd him on GTA literally 2 days ago. I had 85 kills to 0 deaths. That's how bad he is at 1v1s, and he wants to 1v1 me again. He wants me to come on Fortnite, go on GTA, just to 1v1 him, just to probably kill him another 85 times with 0 deaths. I don't get it. I don't get why he wants to 1v1 so much when he has 85 deaths. Mind you, I wasn't trying that hard. Like, when I go against, like, you know, dons on, you know, random dons in free roams who, you know, who've got mad equipment, of course, then I start sweating. But this, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro is not it. And he's wanting me to 1v1 him. I'm in the middle of something, bro. I'll get on GTA when I'm done. He's a UK rapper. No, I've never heard of him, and I'm glad I've never heard of him, because I don't... British rappers are not really my thing. Oh, shit. Now, these are players. These 100% must be players. Sorry, bro, but... Sorry, my guy, but you're dead. I think me and AF are the only people over here. Fuck's sake. Yeah, he got killed by another don. Who killed him? It was another guy. It must have been another guy. Fuck, there's like everyone here. Everyone's literally here. Like, every squad is here. Oh, my days. Bro, you literally had time to 1v1 me earlier, bro. I literally was on. I literally went on GTA for 20 minutes after atting you to come on, and yet you're still... You weren't there, bro. You're aggravating. You're aggravating, bro. Fuck. I'll be on GTA eventually. I'll whoop your ass again, and then that'll be that, bro. And you can say I'm a hacker or a cheater again, while everyone who's watching literally can tell I'm not hacking or cheating. What a stupid thing to do, by the way, to cheat when you're streaming. Like, not to say it doesn't happen. Like, there's definitely people out there that cheat when they stream, but it's like, if you're gonna get caught. Like, people will notice and identify when you are cheating when you're playing a game. But what I'm trying to figure out is, how does someone cheat at GTA 5? Because you already have auto aim in the game. You know, I'm on a PlayStation 5. I'm streaming. I just don't get how I'm supposed to be supposed to be cheating to beat Mr. JB. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to figure out, like, how am I supposed to be cheating? But again, like, why would I need to cheat? Because I fought way harder people back in 2000 when me, Yassine, Dean, and Rebecca used to grind out GTA. We used to get into loads of fights with people. And they were way harder people. We went against way harder people than that. Like, bro doesn't know how to do any of the usual stuff to dodge, you know. He doesn't have basic awareness of, like, any of the map. It's crazy to me because, like just basic awareness of the map would help massively, but there's none of that. There's nothing that really would be hard to beat. And again, I don't think it matters that, you know, people are good or not at GTA. It really doesn't bother me if someone's good or not at GTA. It's unimportant. But it's just like, why would you ask for a 1v1 against someone who is good at GTA when you're not? You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's just like, why would you? Ah, fuck me. Bots, but still. But yeah, bro. Like, that's the thing. You don't beat someone by 85 kills. You know, someone gets beaten by 85 kills to 0 deaths. That's pretty telling. I'm not gonna lie. 85 kills. But yeah, bro, like I said, today I will play without anyone. No one else will be allowed to get involved this time, because for some reason, whenever anyone else is, like, there, even if I'm not currently fighting you say that I've called backup on you for some reason. Like, it's... So today, I won't let anyone 1v1 or get involved with you, bro. It'll just be me and you. It'll be just me and you can see it makes no difference. Ah, fuck. You delete your old account by accident. Yeah. Oh, you're not that far away, to be honest with you. You're, like, quite close to getting back to it, so it's not too bad. Ah, Master Chief! You think you're in a Mexican cartel clan, really? Why do you think that? Alright. There's a whole squad over there. Fuck. Hmm. Just stay still. Hopefully no one will ever see you. It's fine. Hopefully no one will see you. Oh, are you being too scared to 1v1, JB? It sounds like you're too scared to 1v1. I thought that's the one 1v1 you wanted to do. Well, that was fun. Alright, time to fucking die. Let's go. Let's fucking go, lads. Oh well, we got one at least. I guess as soon as he got back up, he put his thing up like he was some sort of good man for managing to get saved by his two squad mates. Bro, you're the one who bailed out earlier when I literally got on. Now you're bailing out again. It's crazy to me, bro. Yeah, have a good one, Drakey. Thanks for stopping by. Have a nice week. Thank you, appreciate it.
From the shore to the deep, I swim so free.
Alright. Let's do this. No, I'm gonna go on GTA for this one, you know. If JB's still on, I'm gonna go on GTA and I'm gonna whoop his ass and I'm gonna remind him why he needs to stay quiet. Honestly, the things I gotta do to keep this man from being a problem. Oh, I'll tell you that. I get mad deja vu when I'm walking the JB because it's like the same stuff every time. Ah, I died just before I got him. Yeah. Got involved in a fight we should not have got involved in. JB, you still on GTA, yeah? I'm gonna give you one chance, bro. Are you on GTA, yes or no? Because if you are, and you want to 1v1, I'll do it now, but that's it, bro. You gotta say yes now. You can't make me... I'm not gonna be sitting around waiting for you to make your mind up, bro.
Every fish in the sea's the one for me. From the shore to the deep.
What do you mean GTA 6? Are you on GTA 5, bro? You want a 1v1 right now, yeah?
In the halls of Olympus, God's decree.
Oh, it's too fucking hot for this, but fuck it. If it has to be done, it has to be done. He just likes... I think he's got a thing about being humiliated and all that. I think it's like it turns him on or something. It really does turn him on, so fuck it. I'm gonna get on there, yeah? And like I said, JB, we'll do it just me and you, bro. No one else. No one else, bro. Only me and you. That way, you can't say backup or whatever you say. It will just be only me and you. No backup, none of that crap. Just me and you, bro. Yeah. There we go. JB, bro, you better be on when I get out there, yeah? Meet me in my session. I want to see. I've never seen someone who's so determined to be killed well, I guess, yeah, 100+ times at this point. Oh, lovely. 70,000 work earnings and 100,000 safe. Yeah, that's cool, I guess.
You good?
Bro, I'm so sweaty, man. So fucking hot. It's cooler today, actually, but for some reason the air is just as hot as usual. Alright. He is on the game, so...
Hey, you take.
So Tyler, if I can help JB shit you over and over your shell, I'll be joining. That's fair. I mean, you can see everything that happens just on the stream, to be fair.
I bet you were bullied at school.
Been destroyed, has it? I wonder who by? I wonder who would sit outside my apartment,
Morse Mutual.
hiding behind a corner.
Okay.
I still can't believe you tried to follow me around in that oppressor when I was in the Hydra. I still can't believe that. Like, I was literally in the Hydra just doing my own thing, my own, like, high stuff, and bro was like, yep. I always find the beach, to be fair, yeah. What's it called again? What's this latest DLC called? It's Money Fronts, isn't it? So I got to earn 500,000 from completing jobs at the thing. Okay. I also got to obtain the maximum muscle bonus and all Mr. Faber works. Oh, it does tell you which ones you've done. Good. Earn 2 million from completing jobs and earn 500,000 from a safe. All right, fine. And also do 14 platinum awards. What are those ones? Trap 1 junkyard dial. Ah, I've got to do that one. Complete compound interest as leader. I'll do that at some point, I'm sure. Okay. 200,000 ordered income. All right. All deliveries for Crookie Farm. Ugh, hate doing that. In under 10 minutes. Ugh. Find and collect all 10 smoke on the water products in one day. Yeah, JB does have a submission kink. 100%. I'm at the beach, bro, like I always am. I'm not wearing any special armor. As you can see, I'm wearing my normal fit. I'm not wearing any special armor. I'm not using bull shark or anything. Just using my usual weapons selection. Don't need any vehicles. Don't need anything, any sort of advantages. Just get over here and let me remind you how it's going. I'm excited, you know. I guess he thinks he's gonna win somehow, and he's gonna it's gonna hit him like a ton of bricks. It's just gonna hit him again, like, oh, you know, yeah, I'm still not able to win. Like I said, just don't kill JB or anything. Just me, because he's gonna use the whole back up bollocks argument again. Even though I've never relied on anyone else getting the kill on him, but I don't want to even give him the satisfaction of being able to use that excuse. So it will be just me on this. All right. Number 1. Oh, still got it, baby. 2. Oh, I still got it. I'm getting back into the old swish and flip, baby. Just like I never stopped. Ah, bit out of it. Bit out of sorts when it's... Yeah, that's F in the plane. Was that 3 or 4? I can't remember. That 5 or something? 4 or 5? Let's give him the benefit of that. We'll say 4. 5. Okay, we'll say 5 on that one. Six. 7. 8. 'Even when he spawns next to me, he doesn't get me. 9. Yeah, stick drift on the PS5 controls really bad. I'll never forget AS saying how good they were, and then he got it. 10. 11. He's already become ghosted. What's the point of wanting to 1v1 me if you're gonna go ghosted? What kind of shit is that, JB? What kind of shit is that? What kind of fucking pussy shit is that, bro? Going ghosted to someone when you want to 1v1 them. I got 11 kills on you, got 0 on me, and you go into fucking pussy ghost mode because you can't get a single kill on me. Fuck's sake, man. He literally asked for a 1v1, goes fucking ghost mode as soon as he fucking dies 11 times. Nah, honestly, this Don. This Don, bro. I'm not gonna stand around there and wait for you to come out of ghost mode, bro. That's some fucking cowardly shit right there. That's like passive popping back in the day, although we called it pussy popping. It's the most fucking pussy thing you can do. Nah, this Don, man. Got to go. Oh my god. He comes on, gets killed 11 times, and then goes off. Nah, this Don, man. This Don is legit, like... Wow. I've never seen one like it, man. I've never seen one like it. Comes on, gets killed 11 times, and I'm not even trying, as you can tell. I'm not really giving a shit. Fucking goes ghost mode and then leaves. No, honestly, man. I've never seen one like it in my life. On my life, bro. Genuinely scared motherfucker, man. Honestly, what a waste of time that is. Just in Fortnite. No, I don't want a 1v1, bro. I just want to fucking do some stuff because this guy wasted my time. I'm not switching out of fucking Fortnite now, so I might as well do some GTA stuff. Yeah, I gotta do some businesses. Yeah. Need some money, I guess. 100 grand in the bag. Where did I get 100 grand from again? Oh yeah, it's the safe, wasn't it? Safe's a bit shit in the new business, isn't it? Only 100 grand. Means you gotta go back there a lot. I guess to do the heat thing. Oh my days, maids and driving. No, like, that is something though. Like, imagine bro came on just a 1v1 and goes off. I bet you the reason he's gonna say is you wouldn't have to watch that shitty NBA finals. Like that's that's something that's fucking important. As if NBA finals are important. A bunch of sweaty ass grown men running around on a indoor court throwing balls at each other. Bro's gonna say, oh, that's more important. I guess if what you find important in life is watching men touch balls, if that's what you find important in life, fair play, but I don't know, personally I think there's more important things in life than grown men touching each other's sweaty balls. Not gonna make that. You've seen bad pornos where the actors have more passion than I did. Nah, it's just like, how can you have passion for someone who's that bad? Like, I could understand if bro was okay, but he's not. He's terrible. He's terrible. He has no understanding or knowledge of the game. You'd think someone who plays that much would have an understanding or knowledge of the game mechanics. But bro has zero understanding of the mechanics, doesn't understand how any of it works, has the awareness of a blind man, although to be fair, blind people probably have more awareness than he does, has very slow reaction time to the point where you can close your eyes and not have to worry about him being able to kill you. Like the fact that he spawns behind you and he still doesn't manage to get the kill is crazy to me. It's just like, bro, how bad? Again, it doesn't bother me if you're bad. It's just, it's like, God, you know the type of people that offer 1v1s, yeah? They're usually people that have like something to prove, Like I don't bother offering 1v1s to anyone because I don't have anything to prove. Like I couldn't give a shit if someone's better or worse than me. It doesn't bother me. It's such a pointless thing to do. But he always offers 1v1s. He always challenges 1v1s. So of course, I've got to respond to him because I've got to remind him his place, that he's not the big guy he thinks he is. But it's so boring because he doesn't even have any sort of skill to go along with it. It's just like swatting ants or like crushing ants, It's like you go to an ant nest, yeah, you can just keep crushing the ants. I mean, it's not very satisfying, is it? Like, you're some big dom with a massive shoe. Like, where's the challenge in squashing these ants? You know what I mean? Like, where's the challenge? So what's the point of doing it? You achieve nothing by stomping on that anthill. You achieve nothing. That's what it feels like. It just feels like you're stomping on ants. It's like, well, great, but there's no satisfaction. That's what it feels like with him. But you gotta do it. You gotta remind him who he is. You gotta remind him like not to get all big-headed because he thinks he's some slick guy. He's terrible. Yeah, it's like someone has taken 10 inches getting it from a micro penis. It is such a lackluster feeling. I'm not gonna lie. It's just so frustrating because he thinks he's some sort of hot shit and he'll keep coming back. Like he's like a wasp. He'll come back again. Like tomorrow, 100%. He's gonna message me and be like, "Oh, you hide or some shit like that." Even though I offered to have a 1v1 and then he went out and then I offered it again. I came on the game literally just to give him what he asked for, and then he gives in and goes off. I wouldn't mind so much if he had like learned a little bit, if like he'd spent some time practicing and he got better, but he doesn't practice, he doesn't get better, and that's what gets me. He doesn't get any better, he gets worse. If anything, he gets worse. Like if anything, I'd say he's worse than he was 5 years ago, which is quite remarkable if you ask me. What is this shit? Again, if he at least practiced and got better, I wouldn't mind so much, but it's just, he doesn't ever get any better. He just gets worse, and then it's just like... It's just sad. What a fucking ugly ass car that is. Why would you stick the American flag on it like that? What? That's such an awful look. It should be burnt. Hopefully the delivery person crashes it. Alright, I've got stuff to do, I guess. I still gotta get my diamond heist ready, so I might as well do that. Yeah, fuck it. Might as well do that. It's kind of sad actually that the content I like the most is content that's from 5 years ago. That's funny. Good old casino. What's the last thing I watched? Magnum PI, like 3 days ago. Or 4 days ago. Thermal charges, reinforced armor. Ah, yes, my favorite. My favorites. Yeah, we'll get issues for this. I like the issues, so why not?
Okay, let's get your getaway vehicles. This might not sound like the best idea, but you're gonna steal them off the cops.
Where's it
Trust me
gonna
on
be?
this. It all makes perfect sense. I just don't have time to explain it to you. Get over there, sneak into the compound, and jack 'em.
Compound, alright, this one, it'll be, Oh, Rock Fields, yeah, alright. Yeah, Tom Static still got it. But, no, we haven't really watched... I don't know, I'm just finding myself not really watching as much as I would. I mean, not that I watched much in the first place, but I don't know, I just don't really find myself watching much anymore. Even with Rebecca, like, we just end up talking, or, you know, we spend a lot more time outside because it's summer and it's sunny. But then when we do end up going and, you know, be able to watch something, we just typically end up talking.
Get the vehicles out of there without a gunfight. That would be the best case scenario. You might need to move some
Want a
of the other
free row
cars
race?
out of the
Not
way
really.
first.
Hey Tarek, what's up? Yes. I'm alright, thank you. How you doing? Ah, fuck, this guy goes this way, doesn't he? Oh yeah, with the issues you don't even need to, like... I mean, you kind of... Yeah, you could. You could fit through that, surely. That's sketch, though, I'm not gonna lie, that's fucking sketch, but... It works. Fair enough.
Now bring them in. We have a nice big bay for it.
Honestly, I'm not sure if we will be watching 20 years later. I mean, I don't really care about it. I mean, if Rebecca's up for it and she wants to watch it, we probably will. But I can't lie, I don't really care for it myself, so it's not something that like I'll actively go out my way to watch. But if there's like nothing else on, maybe yeah, we'll go and see. You bought an office to buy a warehouse and now you're broke. Well, hey, at least you got yourself property, right? Hey, property's better than no property. You got to spend money to make money in this game. Have I done the quick farm deliveries? No, I've not. I did one and found it really boring, so I blew it up and then ended it. No, I've not seen any of the 28 series. That's probably why I'm not that interested, you know? I think it probably is more likely to be a thing that if you watch the series, you'll probably want to watch it more. I've never watched them. I've never cared. Like, I know some of the lore, but not like something. It's not something I've really read into either. It's just kind of, yeah. I've just, you know, read some stuff that people have posted on Reddit and that kind of thing. Now you're broke to buy a warehouse and you weren't able to deliver the third vehicle supply for the bunker cell mission as hard as fought solo. Yeah, it can be a bit tricky solo, that's for sure. One of those things you just have to get more experience with, so it becomes a little bit easier. Yeah, that is true. I have liked some stuff that we've not watched before, but I don't know. I don't know. I've just never really cared about the whole 28 stuff. You know, the old 28 series. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's set in the UK. I don't know. I've never really given a shit. I need to move this. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze through that. Yeah, I'll have to just go quick though. But yeah, I don't know. We haven't really been into going to cinema recently. I don't know. Like, since we're going less and less, I'm just kind of like, I only really want to go for things that I really want to see. So, you know, for example, Superman in July. I want to see that. Fantastic Four, you know. But I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't know. I've just not really been into going as much. Which, just to be fair, saved me a bit of money. I think it doesn't help that in summer I'd rather just sit outside. I'd rather just sit outside in the sun, to be honest with you. Like, I'd rather just go and sit in a park or by the river or, you know, things like that. I'd just rather do that than go and see something at this point. Although it is nice and air conditioned in there, I won't lie. It's cold as shit in winter because of it. It's like they leave it on max all year round, so in winter it's freezing. Easy enough. We'll do combat MGs. Imagine having to live in that world, because it's contained in the UK.
Okay, untraceable weapons.
Sometimes I feel like I'm living that world as it is.
Your gunman found what we need on a Merryweather flight manifest.
Judging by how some people here are now.
The plane.
So might as well be zombies.
Procure a flight schedule for a mercenary compound. Sound fun?
I'm getting lucky today. It's all down in the city. Nothing up in Sandy Shores or anything. Beautiful. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I think it depends where you live, I think. Some people live in places in the UK which are fucking nuts.
Good, you're there. One of those goons must have the schedule on him, so how about taking them all out and seeing who drops it? Cool? Great, good. Thanks.
Time to meet your maker! Come on, we got this! Get behind something!
That's cool that they put some good shit in there, though.
We got a man down! You are mine! We're receiving fire! Something between you and the EO! Ass! You got Menendez! Are you alright? What the You're going down! Fuck you!
Got it. Give me a second to
Lighting is so weird.
There we are. Your bogey is now on radar. Get up there and after it by any means.
This is really weird, actually. I've not done this in ages. I completely forgot this even existed as a mission. I used to do this in the Hydra, I'm pretty sure. Well, if we ever decide to see it, maybe I'll see what you mean. But yeah, I'd put it as a very low. It's a very low chance that I'll see it. Yeah, it's pretty very low. Because by the time we go back, it'll probably be Superman. And then it will be Fantastic Four, which I'm also very excited for. And then that'll be that, I think. I don't have any plans. There's nothing on the coming soon list or anything that really particularly excites me, so yeah, I'll probably just see those two and then that'll be that. It's been a good run going cinema all the time, but I don't know, I'm just getting tired of it. It might be something we do more in winter when it comes back to winter again. And I just like the sun. I love the sun. I just want to enjoy the sun as much as possible.
Okay, it's like a pinata.
Going to sit in a dark room for 2 hours is not something that's really enticing me at the moment. Go on, drop them. Drop them. It's open, drop them. Oh, this thing's going down. Fuck. It's going down. Oh my god. Shoot the rear door of the Titan that's blown up. Yeah, that's good. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Weren't I just on Fortnite? Yeah, I was on Fortnite, but then JB wanted a 1v1 on GTA, so I come on GTA, kill him 11 times, and then he goes on. He goes off because he's apparently wanting to watch something. Well, I feel like I'm kind of stuck now. Yes, it's clearly decided to glitch out. No, he wasn't AFK, he went off. He said got to go and then he went off. He wasn't AFK, he was saying AFK. Fuck. I'm gonna do that mission again now? Yay. I swear this game gets glitchier every time. Every update it gets glitchier. You'd think it'd be the opposite, you know, you'd think they'd be fixing stuff. No, it gets worse. They gave us that really boring DLC for summer and then they're like, yeah, screw you, we're not going to fix anything else. We're going to leave it to be broken. I'd probably need to do some heat missions, right? Ugh.
Hey.
Alright, let's give one of these a go again. Money laundering.
Got a shipment of dirty cash just arrived, sending you the location.
Go to terminal. I hope in GTA 6 when they put the little thing at the bottom they say go to such and such place, not just go to terminal. Like, it's not very helpful, Rockstar. It's just giving you like a generic area, like where it is. It doesn't give you like specific. It would be nice if it said go to pier such and such at terminal, you know, yada 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 yada.
Very cool, huh? Very smart.
Because then you could turn off the minimap. I've always wanted to turn off the minimap in GTA, but I can't because if you turn off the minimap, you won't know where you're going half the time. Like it gives you just a general area, but it's not very helpful. I wish the game was less minimap orientated, because that's one thing that this game does really badly is it's very minimap orientated. And watching someone who had never played GTA before, you could tell that they were struggling for so long because they just couldn't figure out how that you got to keep your eyes on the minimap 24/7 on this game. JB, I don't want to hear anything from you, bro. You wasted my time. You literally wasted my time. I don't want to hear anything from you, bro. Where is it then? So we're looking for alpha male. It's a brown alpha male. What do you mean I waste your time? I literally came on to do the 1v1 you wanted. The 1v1 that I knew I was going to win. And thus I didn't really want to do. But you were insistent on. Oh, there it is. It's up there. All right, so that's fine. So do I have to climb up? Do I have to climb up the thing? Do I actually have to climb up and use the thing? That's crazy. I mean, that's cool, I guess. At least they're incorporating aspects of single player in online, if that's the case. What's the best weapon? What for? Do you mean like for PvE, PvP? You know, like what's the requirements here? Yeah, you can't use this because it doesn't have a... it doesn't have a thing you can use. Interesting. Yeah, I'd say as well is, oh yeah, this is the one where you gotta go in and open it, right? The Combat MG Mark II. If you're gonna go for the Combat MG, go for the Combat MG Mark II. The Combat MG Mark I is fine, but it's just the Mark II is really, really good. Especially in first person mode. I completely forgot what I was supposed to do on this because I haven't done it since day one, and I can't lie, I forgot the whole thing. That's how boring this was. I mean, to be fair, any of the carbines are fine. Like, if you're just doing PvE, then you don't really have to worry about it. Like, I use different weapons. I just use whatever I feel like. But if you're doing PvP, then the carbine, then the MG Mark II is always the best bet. Close quarter, well, of any sort of mid-range close quarters. Is this a new truck they released? Thing is, in GTA Online, most of the guns are pretty similar. Like, any of the main guns are pretty similar. There's not really any flavor. That's one of the things I've got to complain about GTA, is there's not much flavor in the game. Everything's so safe, and like anything and everything will be fine most of the time. Like, yeah, there's some slight, some slight advantages over one gun or another, but most of the stuff in GTA is so... there's not really much flavor, let's put it that way. Whether it's cars or whether it's, guns, it's all very light. There's no real pros and cons to anything in this. Some games out there, you got mad pros, mad cons to stuff. If you use one thing over the other, you're gonna really feel it if you're not good at it. Whereas in this, it's like, doesn't really matter. Just use what you like. Alright, nice. What a fun mission that was. I like that it was the same mission as last time. I think I've heard there's like 3 variations or 3 different things you can do, like mission types. For that one. Again, busybody work. It's just busybody work. It's just trying to keep people preoccupied. What do I say my favorite films of the last 5 years are? I'll be real. I don't even remember half them. Like, I couldn't name them. I honestly couldn't name them. I partly because I don't know the titles. Like, I don't remember any of the titles. The only things I remember are the MCU films that we watched. That's about it.
You take care.
Work earnings 70,000, huh? I should probably upgrade my small warehouses to large, not because I need them, but just because it would be nice to increase my total income by an extra 750 and an extra, oh yeah, an extra 1,000. How wow, that's amazing. That is amazing. Look at that.
See ya.
What a brilliant business this is. Car wash. Yeah, do a car wash job. Okay,
The
Raph.
client wants the car picked up and given a little VIP treatment. Washed and returned in perfect condition. You got
I swear,
business.
this winter DLC better be some of the best content I've ever had, Rockstar, because the content in this one is lackluster. No, honestly, I don't really remember titles for films. I'll be real, like I'll recognize it if someone like mentions it, or if I see it, like it's unless if it's something that's like really sat on me, I don't remember them very well.
Box in the property. You just gotta grab it.
I genuinely couldn't remember the titles for some of the films. Like, I remember some of the plot points and think, you know, that was quite cool, but yeah, I honestly don't know. Suppose, yeah, that's the thing. Like, outside of the MCU and stuff like that, I wouldn't really be able to say. Like, I'd be able to say, like, you know, like, I like Shang-Chi. I like Spider-Man, No Way Home. You know, there's, so, yeah, 2 of them are MCU. Suppose the Substance up there, I liked it a lot, but I don't know if it'd be one of my top 5s. I'd say Top Gun Maverick, really enjoyed that. Mission Impossible, the latest one, probably would say that as well. That's like 4. And there's must be one somewhere that I liked. I can't remember the name of. I like that one with the guy who plays young Charles Xavier. I like that a lot. That was fun. The one that was like a Danish film or whatever. That got like remade into English. I like that one as well. Speak No Evil. Is that what it was called? If that's what it's called, then yeah, that one. I quite like that one. I love how, I like how Rockstar was like, we have the car wash in the game, but no one ever uses the car wash. So someone in a meeting somewhere was like, oh yeah, we really need people to use the car wash. And they thought, let's do a car wash DLC. Next we're gonna get an arm wrestling DLC. Where they're gonna be like, ah, no one's using arm wrestling anymore. Let's do a whole arm wrestling DLC where they make us go and do arm wrestling. We get paid like a pittance for doing it. Can't wait for that one. That's gonna be a fun DLC, that. Yeah, he's been working out. To be fair to him. So I'm assuming, so this gets rid of the heat, right? How much heat does it get rid of? Does it get rid of all your heat, or does it get rid of like some of your heat? And is it based upon how good you do in this mission? Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a mother. You bastard! Why would you do that? Where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, if you don't want it busted up, you should do it yourself instead of getting me to do it. Alright. $7 damages. I like he's like, oh my god, end of the world for $7. That upset him. $7 worth of damage, he's upset. Yeah, they should have done something like something interactive. Like I thought it'd be really funny if they did you know that game that what was it, Visceral Cleaning Simulator or something? I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but you clean off like gore and shit off the floor. It'd be really cool if you could use like a power sprayer and you would be able to wash off the cars. That would have been cool. But no, they get us to do a really boring generic mission. So we just drive into a cinematic and yeah. Does it have to be perfect? Yeah, it has to be perfect, otherwise he's upset.
Nah.
It's like, God forbid I scratch your car. Alright. Alright, so it gets rid of all your heat then. Alright, that's fine. That's cool. I didn't realize it got rid of all your heat. That's not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought you'd have to do mobile. Knowing Rockstar, like, you know, they usually make you do mobile things. So
Yeah, so I need you to head to that
they actually did this time, so. Something.
Right?
Alright, we've got something different this time. We're stealing a stockade, so we're going to Terminal again. So we're going to the place that, again, if you don't have your map on, you have no idea where it is. It's just Terminal. So let's go Terminal. I think that's what Rockstar's really missing out on, is just having interesting mechanics like that. Like, I get it takes time to develop, but I mean, it would be cool. So like the Chinatown Wars GTA, you know, where you have lots of little mini games to do everything. I always like that.
Their money is squeaky clean, so we gotta reestablish the natural order here, and that's us on top. We're taking their cash. You just need to convince this guys. Yes, they're gonna have to take a bunch of security guys, but sucks to be them.
My partner got hit.
Your partner's dead. Sorry. Oh, I gotta change into clothing. Oh no. One of my favorite missions in GTA is when you have to dress up. And then you have to switch back after the mission so it doesn't do it automatically.
GPS, that's where you gotta go pick up. Just keep it low key, get in and out. Cash in hand, baby, that's how we
Keep it low key. Is this guy Gen Z, yeah? I mean, to be fair, he probably is Gen Z. What a weird game this is, you know, this game has mad, like, generations in it, you know, you got yourself the Boomers, you know, Martin Madrazo and all that, you got yourself some Dons under, I mean, I'm sure he would argue he's Gen X, but let's be real, he's a Boomer. Then we got some Gen X Dons, and then we got Millennials, and now we got Gen Z, and soon we'll have Gen Alphas in the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up releasing DLC for this game long after GTA 6. I really would not be surprised. And then they'll be like, yeah, we've got Gen Alphas in the game now. What is going on in this thing? Making noise, I don't like that.
I don't want to die! What the hell?
What do you think the chances are that once this NBA Finals thing runs out, what do you think the chances are that JB's going to come back and be like, Ryan, you hide, blah blah blah. I'm getting the feeling he's going to do that. Oh, wrong turn. Alright, so we're going into the bank, are we? Oh, they're making me a... Alright, that's cool. Sorry about the bin. Damn, they just keep the door open now? That's crazy. I swear there used to be a vault door. What happened to that? They just got rid of the vault door. Aha, there you are. Maybe this is like to appeal to the GTA role players, because I'm sure someone must find this fun, but I don't know, I think this is the most boring kind of content you can make. Walking into a bank and picking up a box. It's like, is that it? You put it in the back, or do you just get in? You just get in. They don't even make you get in. They don't even make you put it in the back. You just get in. There we go. Great.
That's one down. Just keep up the
No, get back in. Get back in.
all the way from the banks.
Oh my day. No, they're gonna make you go all the way to there. I want to know who was like, yeah, this is the kind of content we want in our GTA game. Like, this is some roleplay stuff that you'd see on GTA roleplay, but it's like worse, because at least in GTA roleplay there's fun interactions between dons, whereas in this it's just you drive around collecting shit from the banks. Like, it'd be funny if they integrated some sort of pedestrian AI where you could chat shit to them. Wouldn't it be cool if you put your mic on and be like, yeah, I'm robbing the bank, and the person behind the counter's like, you know, chatting shit to you? That'd be funny. But at the moment, it's just you walk in and the cashier's just sitting there like, cool. I just want to know who cares about this content. How long till someone gets the AI to say the M word, though? True, but I mean, to be fair, it's not like characters in GTA don't already say the M word. I mean, Lamar literally says it all the time. What the fuck? Cash out here. Lamar goes on about it all the time, so.
What the hell?
Oh, come on.
Holy shit!
This has gone far enough. Bitch!
Don't you dare. I mean, for what I think, Epic's probably a little bit more wary about that. But honestly, I don't think that people would really care that much on an 18+ game like GTA. Like, I'm sure there'd be some outraged left-wing dons who'd be crying about it, but I mean, they'll cry about anything, to be fair. So, and the right don't like GTA anyway because it's. Apparently, Elon Musk doesn't like GTA because you kill cops in it, so I think the only people that... I don't think the majority of people will give a shit, to be honest with you. It'll just be all the people that either don't play games or who will care. It'll be the It'd be like some sort. It'd be like all the people that just don't play games who would give a shit. They should just have a warning on it saying, you know, what the AI says is not a representation of what Rockstar Games supports. That's all they've got to really say. And if people want to get upset about it, well, they can, but it'll just end up on Gaming Circle Jerk Redding, you know, the one that like, they all cry about everything that any game does that they don't like. Rockstars that can't win at it. I mean, maybe. There was a mod that you could use to do that.
Hey.
And it was really good. You could like you could chat to like all the NPCs. It was really fun. And then they removed it because I think they should take it down because they were worried Rockstar was going to gun for them. So usually Rockstar does that when they're working on something like that for the game. If they're working on something that will be in the game, they don't like people making mods of it. So I would hope that they're working on something like that. I think it would really elevate the GTA characters. Really elevate the NPCs. Especially because when you design these systems, you can kind of control how the AI would respond. You can kind of control it, so it kind of fits within certain parameters. So I'm sure that if they fed it with enough GTA NPC content, they could probably get it to emulate it quite well. I'd be more interested in talking to. Well, having because I mean that's where games are going. It's all about interactivity, and single player cannot interact the same as multiplayer. That's why multiplayer is so popular. It's because in multiplayer you can interact with the game a lot more than you can with single player. In the sense that online you can't really role play the same on single player at the moment. I think that's where AI will actually really benefit gaming development. I do think there's a lot of potential for AI in games. You know, a lot of the NPCs, you go and play a single player game and it's so boring because all the NPCs have the same generic, you know, the way they talk is always the same. There's no it doesn't take into account context. You know, the story doesn't ever change, the missions don't ever change, they don't really adapt to anything. That's where AI could really be useful. And whoever comes up with that first, whichever game developer is confident enough to come up with something that can come up with an AI-based game that does all that, I think will have a lot of success. I really do. But at the moment, a lot of people are terrified of the buzzword of AI because you ever mention AI and you have half bloody Reddit crying about it. That's where it's holding them back. But to keep saying it, these developers and all these people, they just need to ignore Reddit. You know, ignore social media. Social media is just full of really weird, chronically online dons. Just ignore them. Alright. That was a great mission, 10 out of 10. Oh, this is gonna kill me having to do this. So wait, how much have I done? 256,000. Got to 2 million. That's so much work. $2 million from this? Ah, so much work. Yeah, Rockstar definitely. I mean, that's the thing. We can't really speak on modern day Rockstar though, because to be fair, we've not had a modern day Rockstar game, and Red Dead's not really a modern day Rockstar game. That game came out what, 7 years ago? I'm curious to see what GTA 6 plays like. Like if they do it right, the game could be really really good. Like the actual like gameplay, the actual story based gameplay. Because yeah, the Rockstar unfortunately with GTA 5, but especially Red Dead Redemption 2. It was like you had to do it exactly how they wanted it to be done. And the thing is, I don't like there to be too much freedom, because I feel that if you have too much freedom, it kind of becomes like what online is, where you can just do anything and do it any way you want, and it ends up being really boring. Because like that's also a problem, is that if you make it too accessible, too open, then people just do it in the most easiest way, and it takes away any of the... It just takes away from it. Like, you know, like look at Cayo Perico. Why would anyone do Cayo Perico in any way but the easiest way with the submarine or the boat, you know, swimming? Like, there's literally no reason to do it any other way. So I hope that there's more freedom with how the missions are done, but I hope that it's not... I hope that it's free in the sense that it gives you lots of options, but doesn't mean that you can just cheese it every time, because that's my worry with when you start opening up stuff too much, you kind of make it easy to cheese. So I do want it to be more open though, because yeah, Red Dead was ridiculously boring when you redid it, because it was... I remember redoing it so many times and getting fucked up just because I was like doing it slightly outside of the box, but that's what it is. I think AI could be some gone off of the... I mean, that's already... See, this is the thing though. This is already happening. So this is one of the things that a lot of these like striking voice actors fucked up on recently when they were striking. What's happened now is a lot of companies are just hiring people outside of America. So this union, I think it's the acting union, SAG or whatever it's called. But they also apparently represent voice actors or actors. I guess you could say they're actors now because of motion capture. But a lot of them were striking because they didn't want to, you know, they were striking for pay or whatever, or rights or something. And basically, a lot of these companies outside of the US just said fuck that and just fired them, and have now decided to use European or Asian labor. You know, there's a lot of people in both Europe and throughout Asia who have really good accents, really good American accents, and they play the characters just fine. They don't care about, you know, all that. They just want to get their paycheck. So that's what's happening. I think is that a lot of them are. You're never going to stop it, you know. You're never going to stop it. There'll always be some Don out there that has good voices, doesn't give a shit about pay, doesn't give a shit about rights, just wants to be in the game, and they'll happily provide their voice. If Rockstar came to me and said to me right now, we'll put your voice in the game with AI, but you'll get fuck all for it, I'd still do it. I don't give a shit. I would do it because I'd be in a GTA game. My voice would be in a GTA game, potentially forever, because they could reuse it in future things. I'd be fine with that. It's as simple as that. I'd be fine with that. Like, I know people say, oh, you shouldn't do that because it weakens other people. No one gives a shit. Like, that's, you know, in the real world, people want to get their bag and they want to be, you know, remembered. You know, and that's as simple as that, you know. Why would I, as a British person, give a shit about some American dons using SAG, you know? Why would I give a shit about them, you know? So it's as simple as that, you know. If you you know, it's never going to stop it, because there'll always be some other don out there who's willing to do it. And then for every don out there that says, oh, I won't buy a game with AI assets, there's 1,000 dons that'll say, yes, I will. You know, think about how many people use ChatGPT, even just for basic stuff. So many people now just use ChatGPT all the time, just for little basic stuff. They use it. It's their Google. It's their version of Google, and they will use it non-stop. They don't give a shit about the fact that it causes environmental damage. They don't give a shit about the fact that it effectively damages their brain, makes it so they have no critical thinking. They don't give a shit about that. So again, no one gives a shit about this. You know, there will be dons out there who will complain, but they're always going to be the ones that get left behind. So it is what it is. But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. That's life. So either the American actors and voice actors can either get with the program or they can get replaced. You know, I hate saying it because, again, I do agree that AI will absolutely destroy a lot of stuff. But that's just the reality of it, you know? There's a realistic side of it, and then there's a side of, you know, your own morals and all that. But, I mean, just like the Luddites of the 1800s, they said, no, it's taking our jobs, you know, these machines are taking our jobs, it's terrible, it's going to cause the destruction of civilization, yada, yada, yada. Guess what? They all lost their jobs, and no one gave a shit, and no one remembers them. You know, if you ask the average person now about the Luddites, they haven't, you know, the average person says, who? Who's that? Who? Like, the same thing will be true of all these dons in the future, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, no one's going to give a shit about these dons who complained about it. And it's, you know, it's just simple. It's just the reality of it. So I look at it in the sense that these dons should get on it now. Get on it, get it going now, rather than trying to, like, you know, hold back, because whoever gets on it, whoever implements it right, whoever can implement an AI system into their game where the characters can interact with the player, can understand and relate and respond to context, has, you know, a narrative that's driven by, or at least not like, maybe not the main narrative, but, you know, content that kind of is created on the fly, you know, like side missions mostly. I mean, I don't think AI could craft a good narrative yet, like a full narrative, but I think for side content, like I've always thought for GTA Online, a lot of these missions, they're boring. There's only like 2 or 3 variants, right? Instead of having these 2 or 3 variants, if the game could craft a little mini story and a little mini set of missions that you can play in, and even create whole new characters to match that story, it'd be great. It would really elevate GTA Online, because there'd be stuff to do always. There'd always be new content. If you could craft new missions that you could be playing, you'd never run out of content. I don't care if some don is sat there placing individual mission markers and individual, you know, mission assets. I don't care about that. I just want to have something to do. So whether it's an AI that does it or a human does it, I don't care. But with Rockstar, they're so slow with adding new missions, and the missions they do add are so low in variety, so low in quality anyway, they're just generic, go here, pick up this, leave, go there missions. I'm like, you might as well just have an AI do it, and it would probably do a better job, and it would do it quicker, and you could have unlimited content, you'd have unlimited missions to potentially play. Some people say there's no soul in them, sure, but is there any soul in these generic ass missions that Rockstar releases every update? So I think that if someone, you know, maybe Rockstar was able to implement that kind of thing, it would really improve the game. But I think that at the moment there's a lot of worry about how people respond, and will anyone lose their mind, and yada yada yada. But I think it will happen eventually. Someone's going to take that leap. Someone, I don't know who, but there will be a game developer out there that will just say fuck it. Maybe it will be Activision. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me with Activision, because they have no morals anyway. Someone's going to go out there and they're going to just do it, and it's going to be a hit. Average gamers are going to realize, hey, this is actually really fun, and then suddenly all those people complaining about it will be ignored, because, you know, the average gamer is going to say, well, I don't give a shit. I want better content. You know, it's like with the DLC argument people had back in the day. There so many dons said, "Oh, you shouldn't buy the armor. You shouldn't buy the horse armor on Oblivion because it's just bad. It's terrible. Yada yada yada. It's what a waste of money. What a yada, you know, all that shit." And you know what people did? They went and bought it. They went and bought it in droves. It was extremely successful, this horse armor. And now DLC is everywhere. And yeah, we can argue, you know, back and forth. You know, oh, is DLC good? Is it bad? Is it destroy games? Has it not? At the end of the day, gamers like DLC. People buy DLC. You know, gamers will happily pay. It's the same thing with pricing of games, right? We say, oh, it's fucked up that Nintendo's put the price up of the Switch 2 so high. It's fucked up that these games are going up in price. But at the end of the day, they sell. You know, Nintendo Switch 2, what was it 400 and something quid for the Super Mario one, 395 for the standard one, 395 quid. People have bought it. 3.5 million consoles sold. The most successful console launch ever. So what happened to all those dons who said, "Oh, I won't buy the new Nintendo Switch because it's too expensive"? What happened to them? No, they weren't there. The people bought it. Oh, I'll never buy a game if it's $80. It's too much. Ha! Say that to Super Mario, Mario Kart, whatever it's called, Mario Kart World. That shit's gonna sell like crazy. That shit's already selling like crazy. But that shit's gonna be 100%. We're gonna be looking at 50 million copies by the end of the Switch gen, probably more. So. You know, it's always the same thing. People, you know, there'll be a group of people out there who are like, absolutely not. We cannot have this. We cannot have this. We cannot have this. It's going to cause the devastation. It's going to destroy this. It's going to destroy that. It's taking jobs. Blah 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 blah. And by the end of it, guess what? It's going to be the same shit. Everyone's going to be on it. So I'm just like, you know what? Let's just speed it up. You know, like just speed it up. Just start working on it instead of this back and forth that they're having. Well, oh, we don't know if it's right or wrong yet. Just start working on it. Get it going. I'd rather deal with it now than wait another 5-10 years before it starts to become mainstream. So it is what it is. I mean, I suppose you could say that, but like to me, I don't know. Like if a mission's good, I don't care if it was made by a human or not. I just want it to be good. Like I just want it to be fun. You know, you can have human-made missions that are the most boring things. I mean, look at this DLC. It's a perfect example of that. This is all human-made, I'm assuming. I mean, it could be AI-made, but I mean, knowing Rockstar's record, I would say this is all human-made. It's some of the most boring content I've ever played. And I guarantee there's missions out there that could be made by AI that would be more fun. These are some of the most boring missions I've ever played in my life. And if an AI could make more interesting missions, to me, I'd rather have that. I'd rather have an AI do it than a bunch of really boring missions that are made by a human. You know, if an AI can outplay... If a human is worse... If an AI is better than a human at this job, then I say give it to an AI. You know? I mean, I get it, you know? Like, I think that, like... I don't fully support the idea of replacing... you know, humans with everything. Like, I still think, like, full-on stories, an AI doesn't do as good of a job. Maybe one day that will be different, but I think for, like, just side content, generic content, I would much rather have an AI do it at the moment. But this is the thing, right? It's like, the good thing about gaming is that there's more options. So if someone wants the human touch, they can play the human-made games. But if someone wants the AI touch or doesn't give a shit, it would be good to have an AI option.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You know, and likewise, you haven't got to have, you know, but this is the thing, right? People say, well, you know, I'll say if you don't like the AI side of it, just don't buy an AI game. But I know what will happen. Most people won't care, so it will end up just being a situation where there'll be no the human-made games will be very, very, you know, at the bottom, really, because that's just inevitable what will happen. And some people will be like, you know, let's not, you know, don't allow it. So, you know, but it's like at the end of the day, people will buy what they find the most interesting, and if that's AI, then that's AI, you know. I know that YouTube's doing that now with YouTube Shorts. They're letting people make, what's it called, with their new, they have, is it Vio or Leo or whatever? You can make videos using prompts, and they're apparently integrating that into Shorts, so you can make an AI video and it's straight into Shorts, right? And like, to me, that sounds like slop. That sounds like absolute slop. But at the same time, I already know that shit will be way more popular than the average video. That shit will outpace human-made videos by a lot. And at the end of the day, if that's what people want, if they want slop, if that's what people want, then, well, it is what it is. It's like that, I thought this was actually pretty cool though. The stormtrooper stuff that people were making with AI. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is actually quite interesting. Like, you know, like watching these like stormtroopers talking about just their day to day. And I thought that was actually pretty interesting. Like, yeah, it's got no soul to it, but I don't know. I thought it was really interesting seeing stormtroopers doing stuff that they wouldn't usually do. And I was like, you know what? I can see why people prefer this stuff. Like, yeah, it's slop, but I can see why people prefer this stuff to real life stuff. Because with Disney, with how slow Disney is at releasing new content, and the content they release is oftentimes just, you know, not particularly interesting, I imagine, for most people. I mean, judging from what people say about a lot of the Disney Star Wars, I can see why some people are like, ah, fuck that, I'd rather watch a stormtrooper talk to a camera. Which is what I'm wondering is, when will Disney take advantage of that? Because that's what's going to happen. At some point, Disney's going to be like, well, we can make, you know, all those videos on YouTube that people are making about a stormtrooper, we can do that, and we can make money off that. There's only a matter of time till Disney starts doing it, you know? They're going to see the success of that and be like, yeah, we're doing the same thing. So soon there'll be official Disney stormtroopers talking about stuff. I can't wait. As long as they do clone troopers, I'll be happy with that. But it'll happen. It'll happen. When someone starts making clone troopers talking about their wars and in the Clone Wars, their little battles and stuff, videos, then I'll be completely on board. Yeah, it'll be interesting, yeah, seeing what he's done with Avatar. I mean, even in just the basic side of AI, you know, it can really be used to speed up production on a lot of stuff. Because there's a lot of very pointless, boring stuff that could be automated. Like a lot of time, you know, it's like a lot of stuff is just mind-numbingly boring details. I mean, a lot of that could be sped up. Humans could still do the main stuff, but then give the AI the job of the stuff that's not as exciting, not as important. But at least to that side, it's useful. But yeah, I think it's pretty much set in stone now. It'll be interesting to see what the internet's like in about 10 years, though. I think a lot of it will just be a bunch of machines talking to each other and posting videos to each other. That's the quite interesting thing, actually. It's quite an interesting... it's one of my favorites of the theories of what happened with the internet, is the dead internet theory. And I actually already believe that it's somewhat already true. It's something I've been interested in since about 2012, when I started to do computer science at school. Well, yeah, 2011, 2012. And I remember them talking about it. I remember, you know, we were reading about it and all that, and we're like, it's like, oh, you know, dead internet theory, right? Like, it's going to be just a bunch of machines. And obviously back then, our ideas of machines were very different. You know, the average chatbot was dumb as anything. Almost all content was human-made. Any content that was made by a machine was pretty basic and just mostly shit made by humans put together into a simple, like kind of pan. But I remember reading about it and thinking to myself, yeah, that's crazy. That's like such a cool idea at the same time. Well, not cool, bad, but it's a cool theory anyway. But as I got older and as especially now, I'm like, damn, like, it's actually happening. Like half the internet's going to be machines. But I mean, I think from what I actually have known and what I've read, half the internet is already machines when you think about it. I mean, more than half the internet is machines, because it's a lot of it, you know, basic machines, you know, just code going around, you know, using APIs to collect data and stuff like that. You know, that's pretty much where the majority of the internet is now. But obviously beyond that, that's the interesting thing, is when bots start emulating humans. That's the interesting thing. Alright, done that one. Oh, nice. Under 10 minutes. Complete all deliveries for Quickie Farm 5 times. You gotta do this, what, like 20 times to do that? Oh, lovely. Ha! Ha! Yay, I can't wait to do that again. But, I think the problem is, it's just that it's impossible to stop it. Like, you know, whatever people try to do with AI, it's just going to slow it down, not stop it. It's never going to stop it. Like, Pandora's box was opened. It's never going away now. I think regardless of it improves, now that's the question I think is most interesting, is will it continue to improve? And if so, at what pace? Because obviously you got to feed your language models with data. Well, any data post 2022 is pretty much shit, because the internet is increasingly made up of just, you know, AI shit. It's all, you know, like, think about how many articles and how many things now are written that is just made by AI, and half of it's wrong. And then AI is then being taught off that. It's being trained off that. So it's basically shit being trained off shit. So it's very likely that in the next 5 years we'll start to see them become actually dumber, which is quite interesting. So that will be fascinating to see, because then I would imagine Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, especially Facebook. I mean, Facebook's shit is, there's so many bots that type that post on Facebook, and it's absolute mind-numbing slop. It's terrible. I can't wait to see how dumb it's going to be on there, though. Like how sloppy it's going to get. I can't wait. That site is going to be just bots talking to bots. I mean, it already kind of is. I'm really curious to see what it'll be like in 5 years. And how they're going to deal with it. I mean, I don't think Zuck really cares. But you see, the problem is when advertisers catch on. At the moment, advertisers don't really seem to care. Or I don't know if they don't know, or if they don't care. But once they start, you know, really realizing that their all the advertising is just being viewed by bots, not humans, I think that's going to be when a lot of these websites start going, yeah, we need to stop this shit. Because at the moment, I think it generates them more money because people love responding on social media, so they respond to these bots. That drives engagement. But eventually there'll be no real people left, or at least not many. We'll get to a point where there's more people on Facebook than there are real people in the world. We'll have like 20 billion people. 20 billion people on Facebook. No way they'll ever say that, though. No way they'll ever admit. If JB came in 5 years from now, would you assume it's bot? Honestly, probably, yeah. Yeah, thinking about it. Because he is very bot-like. Yeah, he's extremely bot-like, yeah. The only thing that would really be in his favor is he would join Discord and he would like be in voice chat, but I mean even that won't be a thing in the future. in theory, I mean, you know, imagine in the future if you could have a machine, you could have an AI, a bot, that could actually then also have other services and remember content between them and then use that other service. So you could have someone join on Discord, on stream, and you're like, oh, hey. And then they say, oh, I'll join Discord. They join Discord, they join your VC, and they're talking to you, and the whole time they're a bot. And obviously there's no human, or at least not at the moment, there's no, you know, it's not sentient, at least not right now. Not for a long time, I imagine. As much as those weirdos on Reddit who think that they actually are talking to a real person when they talk to their ChatGPT girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. It's not quite there yet, but one day it might. I don't know if that's more scary. What's more scary? The idea that these bots can join and talk to you and you could have a whole like friendship with a bot you have no idea is even a bot and it's not actually got any sentience, it's just following a bloody... It's just following its programming. Or if it's actually got... You know, it actually knows what it is and it thinks for itself. That, I don't know which one's more scary to me. Imagine having a whole friendship. You have a friendship on Discord, you go VC, you have a chat with them, and the whole time it's a bloody bot, and you have no idea. You have like a full VC, even maybe screen share. You screen share and it puts on like its camera and it's a fucking bot and you have no idea. It doesn't even know what it's doing it for, it just knows it needs to. It just follows its prompts. That'd be fucking crazy. Would I ban the AI from Discord if it didn't have a tag? Yeah, 100%. I think it can be fun, but I think it needs to be tagged as such. Like, I think AI should always be tagged, or, you know, it should always have some sort of way to know it's not human. Obviously, you know, people aren't going to follow that sometimes, so if we ever had a bot that joins under a normal user account, and we figured it out, yeah, 100% that shit will get banned. But if I was, for example, going to install a bot that uses, you know, that's like how I had an Abspadala bot that used to chat, that I trained on the server data. If I ever made another one of those, but with a more modern version of GPT, I would just use that on a bot, you know, bot account, so it'd be labeled as such. Yeah, I always think it should be labeled. I think it should always be labeled if it's human or not. Especially because, yeah, if people start having like relationship, well, not maybe a relationship, that'd be weird, but like friendships with, like, imagine if we had like a bot that the whole time we had no idea it was a bot, and people had like a full friendship. It came onto stream, and it knew what was happening in stream, and then was able to refer to that in Discord. That shit would be so creepy. That shit would be so creepy. Yeah, people can definitely generate stuff that's not good, but then again, my thing with that, and the reason I don't really worry about it, is that those same people would used to, you know, they would just go on the darknet and find it. You know, it's readily available on the darknet. It really is. It's crazy. You go on there, there's so much fucked up shit you can find so easily if you know where to look. I guess that's the difference, is that the average person probably doesn't know. But then again, if anyone's able to learn how to make good prompts, because it's usually not doable in with the AI that's readily available, you know, like ChatGPT, Midjourney, whatever it's called. All of those, they don't allow that. They will specifically block it. They'll block that if they detect you doing anything that's like even remotely close to it. So if you have the technological knowledge to be able to download a model and install it on your own machine or your own data set, you know, especially because your own machine probably wouldn't be able to do it to a high standard anyway, so you would need, I mean, modern machines maybe, but typically you'd want to have a, you know, a little server rack or something. If you're able to know how that works, download it, get around the restrictions, just, you know, yourself, you probably already know how to use the deep web. You already know how to get on there and find what you need. So yeah, I don't really worry too much because those people already will. Yeah, they already have the know-how. Like it's not the most difficult thing to set up your own model on your own machine, but it's a bit of a pain, especially if you want to get around certain restrictions. The fact I've got to do this like 25 times is gonna kill me. If I could have an AI do this job for me, I wouldn't have to do this all the time. Hell yeah, I'd love to do that.
I've had people and pets die on me too, but ideal.
The thing is, though, about regulation is it doesn't work. That's the issue with regulation when it comes to this, is because even if, for example, let's say the United States regulated it, although I don't think they would, partly because, I mean, let's be honest, the average Republican is, let's be real, pedophile. It still wouldn't work that well because, what are you going to do to stop it in other countries? Like America can't regulate it if it's hosted in China. They can't regulate it if it's hosted in Russia. The most they could do is maybe block the websites from being able to be used. Again, you can download your own language model. You can't stop people downloading their own models. The most they could do is maybe block the websites that host that stuff. But again, anyone can host a language model. Anyone can host pretty much anything. You can download off some Russian site. It's impossible to regulate this kind of stuff. Like that's the thing. Is like the Pandora's box is open. And this is why some people say that we should regulate AI, stop like job losses, and I'm like, so what's going to stop Russia? What's going to stop China? What's going to stop them from putting the research and putting the time in to develop their own versions that will continue to improve, and then you're just going to be at a disadvantage to the other ones. Once Pandora's box was open, that was it. Like, that was it. You're never going to stop it now. And the thing is, if you ban it, yeah, they're going to still do it, and they're going to have advantages. Their versions will be far better. Which obviously helps them economically, but it could also help them in war as well. That's one of the big uses of this kind of stuff, is being able to have drones that could be operated without humans, react far quicker than any human could. That would be insane. That's the future right there. A swarm of drones, all operating separately, but also as a hive. Terrifying, absolutely terrifying. But insanely, any war mongering nation would love that. I mean, let's be real. The United States, they want that. Let's be real. The U.S. military wants that. They want to have control of that. And they don't want anyone else having that. They don't want China having it, but they want it. That was one thing I thought was really interesting, was Black Ops 2, that was it, Black Ops 2. And I remember one of the things they talked about in that game was like drone swarms, and like, the idea of having drones that would be able to... Wasn't it that game where like the United States president got attacked by a swarm of drones? I think it was Black Ops 2. It's been a while since I played that. But And I remember thinking, like, back in the day, oh, that's way too soon. Like, the game takes place way too soon for that to be a thing. And I swear we're coming up to the point now where Black Ops 2 took place. And we're kind of there almost with drones. Like, you know, I think there's people working on that at the moment. I think there was a drone being showed off recently which was able to operate on its own and did a really good job of it. Although I think that was like, it was obviously in its own conditions. It was in set conditions, so obviously it had the advantage. But give it another 5-10 years. Ugh. Imagine Trump gets off by an AI manned drone. That would be the end of the world right there, because you already know they would start launching nukes at everyone. AI-powered nukes. That's the worry that I have. What happens if we put all the nukes under AI? Oh boy. Oh boy. And it doesn't even have to be the United States. It could be anyone. China could do it. Russia could do it. Oh, bloody hell. It's like... That's the scary thought. That bloody China does it. And then we get a news article one day. China has lost control of its AI nukes. Oh, lovely. Delightful. Lovely. Although, to be fair, I think China's a bit too smart to do that. Russia, on the other hand, yeah, that's what I'm more worried about. China, I don't see China doing that. I think China's too careful, too reserved for that. Russia, yeah, I can believe it. I could just imagine some Don got promoted recently because his like successor got killed in Ukraine, and he's like, I got a great idea. Let's put all nukes under AI and let the AI do it. Yeah, Clifford in real life. That's actually a thing that could happen. I mean, that's the terrifying thing. Even worse though is that, like, at least Clifford is self-aware, but the AI that we have at the moment isn't even self-aware. It has no idea. It doesn't have its own thoughts or anything. It's just following its protocols. That's the worst part. We could get killed by a bunch of AI that is not even self-aware. It's not doing it because it wants to get revenge. It's just doing it because it doesn't know. It just does. That's even worse. that's probably the most worst that could happen. It's like, this is the most... It's like, oh, okay, thanks, I guess. Getting killed by an AI that doesn't even know what it's doing. You might as well just give a bunch of children the big red button.
You're never going to make hospitals at this rate.
Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. The fact I gotta do this like another 23 times. Ugh.
Just, you know, keeping it real. What about you? Staying out of trouble, man?
For a grand total of $22,000? Wow. And I gotta go all the way to Sandy Shores again. Lovely. I went out there, had to come back. Now I've gotta go out there again. See, I kind of what I said a couple of days ago. I wouldn't mind doing missions like this if there was some sort of reward for it, like something that benefited you. So if you did this, say if you did this, you got maybe 48 hours in game. So one hour in the real, no, 24 hours in game, which is 48 minutes in the real world. Maybe you got extra health. Maybe you got like an extra, maybe doubles your health. For 1 hour, 1 real life hour. So it would actually give you a reason to do this instead of just not, you know, doing it once or twice or however many times you need to do to get the platinum trophy or achievement, whatever it is for it, and then never doing it again. Because if I got double health, I'd be like, yeah, this is great. Like, yeah, let me do it. I'll do it every day. Do double health and you get to join, you could do heists and stuff with double health? Oh my days. Definitely would be up for that. Oops. Now, I can't wait to see what kind of gaming slop gets made from AI on YouTube, because already the slop is quite high. There's this Don, right? I've been wanting to say this for a while. There's this Don that comes up on my YouTube, and he has to get to like a certain number, and he clicks his mouse. Every time he clicks on his mouse, the number goes up, and he's somehow always at like 9,999,995 or something, or maybe 20 below that. And every time he gets close to finishing it, somehow it speeds up and prevents him, or someone donates and resets him back down. And he's the most jarring guy, because you could tell he's just doing it because he knows it's going to get him views and money. I'm like, that is the most... Imagine that just becomes a bot one day. Not even a human. It's not even a human doing it. Mind-numbing, boring thing. Maybe, I mean, to be fair, it could just be a pre-recorded thing and he's recorded and like made a variety of. But one day that shit will be AI. Proper slop. Alright, good set of missions that. Never doing that one. Well, we'll have to do it again. Not right now though. Done my time trials. I'll go do my sales and I'm done for the night. I'm a little bit disappointed with JB. That is what it is. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it is, to be fair, funny, but it's like the most he has the most jarring voice. He's so jarring. If I ever catch him again, I'll post it in the Discord so people can see what I mean. It's so jarring. He's like, oh no, guys. If someone buys me a red 20, then I'll go down 1,000 clicks, and that would be so bad. His voice is really jarring. It's like there's like a real annoying kind of thing about his accent. It's so jarring. What a great video or great stream that is. Yeah, he always has like 5,000 people watching him. Like, who's watching this? But then I remember it's probably a bunch of kids. It's probably just a bunch of like 5-year-olds who are like, oh my god, it's so cool. Yeah, I was excited for Fortnite too, although to be fair, I was getting a bit tired of some of the enemies you get on there is a bit ridiculous, but I was enjoying it anyway. I was enjoying the whole Blitz Royale. I do think Blitz Royale is one of the best modes. Get shit out of the way. 210. Thank you. What is it going to be? Please be something easy. Ah, that's what I'm talking about right there. That's the beauty. That's what I'm talking about. This is for the 210, the standard one-person sale. I never buy more than one person's worth of supplies, because I oftentimes do this on my own, so I'm like, well, yeah, 95 times out of 100 I'm doing it on my own, so I like to make sure that it will be a success. Although, to be fair, with the increase on solo timers, I probably could do 2 loads, but it's just a bit of a pain to... It's a bit of a pain to go back and buy more supplies, so I just can't bother. Buy one of those supplies, come back later. Easy. Not that it's ever impeded me. I mean, the fact is, I've made $480 million from the bunker, or thereabouts, so it's definitely never held me back from making lots of money with it. It just means I've got to do more sales, I guess. Oh, good landing. Yeah, I learned very early on never to let it go very high, and that's why I always set it up for one load, because I'm like, I'd rather sell more times with on my own with one vehicle than have to do four. You know, to be fair, I've managed to do on my own. I can do usually 2.5 to 3 dune buggies from that bunker. Even with the old timer, I could easily do two dune buggies easily. The third dune buggy was a difficult one. I would need to get a Hydra up, and I could usually get half of them done. So 2.5 dunes, and that's quite a distance to that bunker. I always thought if I moved my bunker closer, I could have done it easier, but I was like, I can't be bothered. 4 dune buggies, could never do 4 dune buggies on that one. Not without at least 2 people. Even with the new solo timer, 4 dune buggies just ain't it. With that new solo timer, I could do 3 dune buggies max. Well, I suppose not really new now. I guess it's been out for a year, that timer increase. Yeah, it's not the easiest bunker, but I don't know, I've kind of grown attached to it. I like the position of it because of where it is. I like that area. I think it's really beautiful. So beauty over usability, I guess. But to be fair, it's not the worst either. Like, it's quite a short distance. Well, it's an easy distance. You haven't got to go off road that much, if at all. You just drive straight forward pretty much. You drive down one long road pretty much, so it's not so bad. Oh shit, should've slowed down, should've slowed down. You bastard. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. I wish they would make it so if you destroy enough cops, the wanted level goes down. So like in Chinatown Wars. I always liked that in Chinatown Wars, that if you destroyed enough cops, the wanted level would decrease. Damn, there was some really good ideas in that game. Like, they really should look at that game more. Alright, that was easy enough. It might happen in that mission. It might have been a scripted thing, yeah. I can't remember. It's been fucking years since I played that. I remember I played it in 2021 when they did the Steam update version, and I remember thinking to myself, oh, you know, it's crazy replaying GTA 4 and Battlegate Tony Lost and Damned. And I remember thinking, oh, it's so good to be able to play it again. And now it's been another 4 years, and I'm like, yeah, I haven't played it in 4 years. Holy shit. I'm like, damn, man, I really... It's almost been half a decade since I played those games again. Oh, I spawned in the Cassacra. What am I doing? What am I doing? The Cassacra is not available, I have you know. It's already in storage, thank you very much. Come on, spawn somewhere.
And
I mean, technically I've already streamed them because I streamed them when they did the update, so I've already streamed all of those, so I don't know if I'd re-stream them ever again. I mean, I might stream them again if they do a re-release, like a remake or, well, a remaster, I guess, but, yeah, I did them back in 2021 on stream, and it was fun, although there were some really weird dons on back then, like on YouTube. I had such weird people on YouTube coming in and there was like this one person who was like really obsessed with GTA like 4, but like really, really obsessed with it, like disturbingly obsessed, and they started getting it. I don't know, something happened. They were like really weird about it. Like they were really, really fucking weird. And then I think it's because I played something else and they got really annoyed at me for doing that, so I just had to ban them. Yeah, it would have been early 2021, yeah, because it was around, I think it was around April, May, I think, 2021. I think it was, yeah, it would have been that, because it was during the pandemic. It was during the what's it called, the lockdowns. So yeah, it would have been probably May or June. Oh. No, I don't think so. I mean, not that I remember anyway.
Wow.
I can't remember what their name was, to be honest with you. But they were really weird. Like, they were really, really, really weird because it was so... They were really obsessed with GTA 4. Like, yeah. Scarily obsessed with it. But... yeah, if they do a remaster... you know, there's like rumors of there being a remaster later this year. If that ends up being true, yeah, I'd probably stream it again. But whether it'd be at night time, I don't know. I don't know 100% when I'd fit in, but if I was really bored with GTA 5, probably I'd probably do it. Because the original streams I did during the day, during the pandemic, obviously, but obviously I can't do that now. So yeah, it would have to be during the night. But I suppose single player games, I don't usually like streaming single player games, but I suppose one advantage would be is it means I can do it at my own pace and I don't have to like rush and try to grind crazy or deal with JB or whatever, so that's nice. Are you tripping or does the Dr. Dre contract have no cooldown? Honestly, I never noticed, but yeah, if it has no cooldown, then yeah, it might have no cooldown. The thing is, I've only done the Dr. Dre contract myself once, like my actual own one. So I've never seen about it if it had a cooldown or not. Come on. Oh, that fucking... Come on. Ah, I was trying to do it normally. I don't want to just go into the subway, but... Now, of course, the helicopter spawned in on top of me. And cars were spawning in around me, of course. I like how Rockstar's like, no, don't just go into the subway. It's boring. Well, then, stop making the cops in this game ridiculously accurate and knowing where you are all the time. Of course I'm going to cheese it if I can. Some said it has a cooldown, but you always do it. Well, if it works for you, then yeah, I mean, maybe either you're very lucky or they could have changed it, to be fair. Like, it might have had a cooldown, but then they end up removing it later on, so... You know, it could be that there was once upon a time. But if it works for you and you enjoy it, then yeah, you might as well. It'd be bittersweet seeing T-Lab's ending, knowing how it turns out for Johnny, yeah. It's never fun doing T-Lab because of Johnny, I think. I don't like playing T-Lab now purely because of that. I don't like the idea of playing I don't like the idea that the protagonist is kind of set in stone. You know what I mean? I like the idea that the protagonist is open-ended. You know, you are the protagonist. And so I like to imagine that, you know, my version of Johnny would live on, you know, he would live on and be a successful, biker gang, and that's that. I don't like how now, whenever you know that story is set in stone, I don't like that at all. At least with GTA 5's ending, you could argue that, you know, any of them could be canon, or, well, we all know that C is canon, but, you know, you could maybe argue that any of them are canon. But T-Lad, you know, yeah, Johnny dies, there's no doubt about it. I mean, maybe you could, you know, maybe you could make it up as, oh, yeah, Johnny didn't die, he's alive, he's just severely brain damaged after having his head stomped on a few times, you know? But even then, it's like, well, yeah. Kinda sucks. How do I have this motorcycle for the Acid Lab set mission? What do you mean? It's just the basic motorcycle for the. It's the basic Acid Lab bike. Oh yeah, I mean, if GTA was realistic, to be fair, most of them would be dead probably. I think lore-wise, I mean, obviously lore-wise and canon-wise, they do have different kill counts. But Johnny did some crazy shit, like he broke into a prison, to be fair to him. So I mean, yeah, he'd probably be dead. I mean, CJ should be dead as well, because he broke into Area 51 or Area 69, I guess. You know, CJ would be dead, Johnny would be dead, Tommy might be dead. Claude, I mean, he got shot in the face with pistols, so probably would be dead. I mean, Nico's not done anything too... I mean, he's done some crazy stuff, but not as crazy, I suppose. I'd probably put my money on Nico just for the fact that he didn't do anything too... Well, I mean, he hung off the side of a moving lorry, you know. I don't know, maybe. You have another one. What bike do you have? Maybe, did you not... I don't know, maybe you get a different bike if you... haven't bought the bike. Have you bought... did you have to buy the bike or, like, upgrade it or anything? I swear it just comes with the Acid Lab, but I mean, maybe it doesn't. I mean, I customized it. Like, I definitely customized it in the thing, because it by default is what, like, green or whatever. So I customized it. So maybe that's why. But if it's a full different, if it's like a different model entirely, then I have no idea. Oh yeah, I think Trevor. Yeah, Trevor is definitely the most the biggest killer, and yeah, from what it sounds like, yes, he probably did some weird stuff. I mean, to be fair, Trevor's a bit of a nutter, so I wouldn't be surprised if he did some weird stuff. Trevor's definitely the worst person in all the GTAs. Like yeah, the other guys are bad, but a lot of them are at least most of the time the other guys just kill like other criminals, you know, like they don't go around murdering random people for the sake of it usually. You should have a look and see what bike it is. But if it is, it might just be the same bike, just not upgraded, because I did upgrade it with like all the speed boosts and stuff, so it might just be that. But and I did change the customization on it to be more like cosmetically how I like it, so it might have been that. But if it really is a different bike, then I would say look into seeing how you can change it. Probably would be in the Fooligans building. You think Trevor's killed at least 100 people? Yeah, 100%. Trevor's definitely killed a lot of people, like, no doubt about that. I mean, he just randomly starts shooting people for... I mean, look at those rampages. I know the rampages aren't considered canon, but, like, bro just decides to start killing people for the sake of it. Like, they just talk to him a bit weirdly, and he's like, how fucking dare you? Starts murdering them.
Hey, girl, how you doing, sugar? Hey, girlfriend.
Yours is similar to the Franklin bike. Really? That's so weird. I swear it comes with it, but maybe it doesn't. I think, because that's the thing, I never buy stuff like just basic. I always buy everything, upgrade it straight away. So maybe it's in the settings when you buy it. Maybe you can like buy the better bike. I don't know, but I don't really pay attention to what I'm buying. I just buy it because I have the money. Yeah, poor Trevor, you know, he just wants to live his life and he's getting harassed for being Canadian. Poor Don.
Good.
Alright, 3 easy deliveries and I'm done. I'm ready for it. I'm tired. 2 o'clock almost. I'm done. I'm done. You have an alarm for hard mode on Cayo Perico. Oh yeah, the Insurgent custom, pickup custom has the, you have to get the research upgrades, don't you? That was probably one of the worst things Rockstar ever did, was include those, because you have to just get lucky. Although, to be fair, I just bought them. I remember when they first came out and people were trying to like unlock them through research, and I just bought them. I just bought all the research, and then I just said, well, I'll make the money back through the bunker, and I did. I made the money back within about, I think, 2 weeks. So I was like, I don't really care. You wanted to buy the APC. APC is pretty cool. Although to be, like, the APC is good. If you want the APC and you think you'll use it, it's definitely a good purchase. But I'll be real with you, it's just. I never really use it that much. Like, it's one of those. It's definitely a purchase of mine where it just kind of sits in the facility and I don't use it. But if you actually want to use it, then yeah. That's some dedication just to get the hard mode back. Having a whole alarm and everything. It sounds about right for Rockstar to have it for, you know, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Does sound about right. Why is that guy walking around like a player? Damn, that walking animation was very sus. Well, at least I can say I did my weekly grind. I can say that. The researchers in the Mark II are the worst since Rock's added to the game. Yeah, definitely in terms of gameplay mechanics. Although, to be fair, the Mark II is not as bad now because it doesn't have insanely accurate rockets. It still could be better, though, if the rockets could lock onto actual human people. I've always thought that was the way they should have fixed it. They should never have made the rockets dumb or dumber. They should have just made it so the rockets could lock onto players. Keep them insane. Or have it so that the rockets, when they lock onto AI, are accurate, and then if you lock onto humans, they're dumb. They fucked up on that one. Oh yeah, Cayo used to be ridiculously quick to redo. I never bothered with the hard mode. I think I've done it maybe 3 or 4 times, and I just was like, I can't be bothered. I can't bother waiting for it, so I was just like, fuck it, I don't care. I'm like that with a lot of stuff on this game. I'm like, oh, I could just, you know, I'm like, oh, I could do it a little bit, I could make a little bit more money. I'm just like, I can't, fucked. It's good enough. I'll probably be the same way on GTA 6. I just won't have enough fucks to give, especially now that I'm older. I don't have the same amount of fucks to give as I was when I was younger. Like, even now, like, I'm just like, when I play games, I can't play games as much anymore, so I just don't give a shit. I'm like, oh, it's so much effort, I can't be fucked. So So I can only imagine what I'll be like on GTA 6 when I need to do something. It's kind of fucked. I probably won't even be much of a grinder on GTA 6. I'm gonna be real, like, I don't know if I have. I just don't think I have the energy anymore. Like, I think with GTA 6, I'm just gonna probably just want to play it normally. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but like, for me anyway. But I think that, yeah, I'm probably just gonna play it quite casually. I mean, I'll still have some grind methods, but I don't think I'm gonna really care that much. Not like GTA 5. You know, I don't know, I think that's what's gonna happen. I can see it now where, like, for the first couple of weeks I'll be really into it, but then I can see it now where, like, maybe about 3-4 weeks later I'll just be like, you know what, especially because it's summertime, depending when the online comes out. If it comes out in May, then it will definitely be that. But if it comes out in, say, if the online doesn't come out until October, September, October, then it won't be as bad. If it's summertime it comes out, nah, I'll just be like, you know what, I just want to go outside in the sun. Like, I can see it now. Like, people will be like, do you want to go on GTA and make some money? And I'll be like, nah, I just don't care. Like, I want to be outside in the sun. You know? Like, it'll be weekend. People will be like, oh, you know, you go on GTA? No, I'm going to be in the sun.
Okay, looks like you're
You know,
done.
they'll be like, oh, you know, what time are you coming on the stream? Probably like 11 o'clock, you know? I just don't think I have it in me anymore. Like, I just don't care. And, like, when I was younger, I had nothing better to do, so that's why I grinded GTA so much. But then now that I live near Rebecca, I would just like to... I'd rather just spend time with her. I think that's just I think that's the realization I had is... I'd just rather spend time with her. You know, I'd rather... If it comes down to me playing GTA or more or hanging out with her, I'd just rather hang out with her. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at the moment, you know, with, like, games. I mean, I very rarely play games outside stream now because I just... When I've got free time, I'd rather hang out with Rebecca. Or if I'm not hanging out with her, it's summer, I'd rather hang out in the garden. You know, I'd rather go in the garden. And I've got stuff to do as well. I've got loads of jobs I need to do. You know, different things I need to fix up or whatever. And I don't know, I'd rather just work on a project. Like, I don't know, I just think... You know, whereas, say, I don't know, when GTA 5 was still fairly new, even till, like, you know, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, I would spend, like, any free time, like, you know, even then, even like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, even I would spend as much free time as I had just on the game. But I'd just rather sit outside now in the garden and, you know, do some sanding and do some, you know, woodwork. Or, you know, I may not be as good as my brother when it comes to woodworking, but I'd still rather just sit there and do some woodworking or something, you know. So I don't know, I think the GTA 6, I think I'm not going to give a shit. Like, I'll still play it, obviously, and I think with GTA 6, my primary goal will not be grinding, it will be having fun. You know, I think that's where I want to be. I want to be having fun, so whatever's making me have fun. And I also realized with GTA Online, GTA 5 anyway, is that I don't care about the money. I wanted to make lots of money because I wanted to have lots of money to buy stuff, but then I realized I don't actually care about any of the shit in the game to buy. Like, I don't buy cars, I only really buy helicopters and planes, and they don't release enough of them for me to care. So I think for me it's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have more fun just... I think my main priorities with GTA 6 is to play... Primarily is to play with Rebecca. When we actually have time to play, I'm going to prioritize playing with her. So, you know, regardless of who's on or what people want to do, I'm going to prioritize playing with her. So, if we want to just do something stupid like drive around and fuck around or just, you know, do basic jobs, then that's what we're going to do. Like, I'm not going to prioritize making money or the most, you know, that's what I do on GTA 5, or at least it's been what I've been doing, where I prioritize what makes most money, or at least a lot of it. But I'm not going to do that with GTA 6. I think I'm going to prioritize just having fun with Rebecca. That's going to be my number one. plan, and then my second priority will be having fun with people from the stream. So I want to do LTSs. I want to do, even if it doesn't pay well, doesn't, you know, I don't give a shit about money in GTA 6. Like, I'm just gonna have fun. I don't want to buy any of the cars. I'm not gonna buy any of the cars. Let's be real. I've already said that as much. I'm just gonna buy myself a GTA 5 car or GTA 4 car in GTA 6 and just drive that everywhere. You know, I just want something that's decent. I don't care about supercar. Just give me a decent muscle car or something, or a decent sports car, or a sedan maybe. Just give me something decent that I can just drive around and do what I need to do. I don't need anything more crazy than that. As long as I can get to mission markers or get to like job markers, I don't care. You're not excited for GTA 6 because you're broke and to buy a new PS5 and the game. Ah, so you're too broke to buy it. That sucks. Well, hey, at this rate, the PS5 was going to be replaced in 2 or 3 years, so just save up for the PS6. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't have it in me. I think I've just been kind of burnt out. I'm very burnt out with games in general. Like, I'll be real. I'm burnt out with a lot of things. I think that's just the case. I'm just very burnt out, and I just don't really care about a lot of this stuff anymore. You know? Like, in games in general, I'm quite burnt out, but like, yeah, I don't know. I just find like GTA in particular is just not interesting to me as much anymore. And I think a lot of it is because I think it's because I prioritize too much making money. You know, I think I prioritized making money at the expense of having fun, and I regret that heavily in GTA 5 because I didn't play enough of the fun modes when they were available, and now I regret that. The fact that I would spend hours doing a fucking heist instead of spending hours doing an LTS that I enjoyed really annoys me. So GTA 6, I am going to change that up. On GTA 6, I'm going to spend a lot more time playing the game and having fun and doing the stuff I enjoy rather than stuff that makes me money. I think that's what I want to do. And that excites me in its own way because, yeah, that's what I want. That's the stuff that, I don't know, that just excites me. It's a change up in the strats. I would do that on GTA 5. Like, I would love to do stuff like that on GTA 5, but the content's shit. That's the issue. Like, I would love to do LTSs and adversary modes more, but the problem is no one joins them, and when they do join them, they leave very early on, and Rockstar very rarely puts them on in the first place. So it's like, yeah, because I don't care about the money side of it, but other people do apparently. You just don't have the extra money for entertainment stuff like games. I mean, that's life, isn't it? Sometimes, you know, sometimes we do really well and we've got lots of extra money, and sometimes we don't, and you just have to put, you know, hey, food, housing, water, electricity, all that stuff comes first. Living, surviving, that comes first. Games, you know, you can get games anytime, you know, in the future. You know, when times are a little bit less lean, you can get games then. So as long as you can have fun with the games you have, and that's one thing GTA does well. Like GTA 5 anyway has done that really well for me, is that I've saved shit tons of money over the years. There's so many games that I've saved money from not buying. I would say GTA's probably saved me over £1,000 at this point, because there was so many games over the years I've just not bought, and some of them I did end up buying, but ended up buying them on Steam sales later on, years later, for a fraction of the cost. Like, the amount of £60–70 games I ended up buying for like £3 or £4 on Steam is ridiculous. So yeah, GTA is a good choice for keeping yourself busy and not spending money. What a dumb design this is. Look, you got these stairs, yeah? Look how flat this is. Flat land, and then like, nope, you've got to go up another set of stairs and then down a set of stairs. Just do it flat. What is this shit? What kind of... Nah, Rockstar, what is this? That's the dumbest design ever. Ugh. Yeah, extra rich. They were so rich they could afford a bunch of extra bricks just to show off. Look at that, a bunch of extra bricks. They're like, we bought so many bricks. We have too many bricks. And they're like, fuck it, let's just build this. I can understand if there was like a little bit there, like a little seating area, a barbecue, whatever, so you could sit there. But there's not. It's just that. There's no point. Oh well. But yeah, I think that's part of the fun of getting older, is that stuff just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think you just lose a lot of interest and stuff, and you end up just finding enjoyment in little things. I don't know. I never would have said 10 years ago, oh, yeah, I really want to sit outside and just play around with wood, and I don't know. I really enjoy. I really enjoy just sitting there outside and just putting something together. Weird like that. Maybe I'll feel differently when GTA 6 comes out. Maybe I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm really into this. But I have a feeling that after a month, I'm going to be very much like, yeah, I'm gonna just chill now. Have fun and not worry about anything else. Yeah, it is. Look at this. Like every time you go up here, fuck, you know, it's good exercise though. I mean, it's a good thing it doesn't really get icy in LA, because could you imagine you're walking up there and you slip over? Fuck, you know. To the bush. Right then. Oh, I am done. I'm tired as shit. Today's been a long day. So I will be back. I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't really say. I'm seeing Rebecca tomorrow, so I'll be on. If I am on, it'll be late, but let's just say I won't be on. Let's just put it that way. Let's just say for safety, you know, just for, yeah, let's just say I'm not going to be on. I might be on, but probably not. You enjoy going out for alone in a place that has no people, some nature, touching grass? Yes, that is also really fun. I love a good walk. Unfortunately, where I live, there's a lot of people, though. I mean, I live in the middle of the city. Yeah, there's always some dons somewhere, but I do like going. I do sometimes go out into the country and just walk, or you know, just hang around, and there's not many people out there. But it does require a bit of travel, so it's not something I do a lot, but I do enjoy it. I can usually go to a large park though, and they'll usually be enough. Yeah, so I'll probably won't be on tomorrow, but I mean, you never know. Maybe I will. If not, it'll probably be Tuesday I'll be on, or Wednesday, one of the two. But I'll see what I can do. No promises here. I don't. And, you know, if JB says to me, "Oh, 1v1," maybe I'll come on and slap his ass again. But we'll see. One of the benefits of the South is not so there's no people. Yeah, I suppose you could say the same thing. It's kind of funny, in the UK it's the other way around, it's the North. If you got to Scotland, there's loads of space with no one around, so do that. Right then, have a good one everyone. Take care, God bless, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys when I see you, all that good stuff. Bye!